So we're at basic training, right? And drill sergeant tells us if you ever see somebody like refuse to stand for the national anthem or the flag, you fucking hit them because I have lost people for the flag. If you stay in long enough, you will lose people for the flag. I'm like, all right. And the next fucking day, right, when we're lining up to go to chow, it's the anthem plays. We're all supposed to like stand and sing it and everything. And we all noticed this one fucking dude, Duff, the day after that long ass speech. I summarized it a lot, but it was like a long and like actual like speechy speech, you know. The next day, fucking Mr. Duff just sits there with the blankest expression on his face, and like four different other people like call him out during, it, and he just refuses to do it. Like, what the fuck? Like, we just got a speech about like the significance about this, you know?
Yeah, but that's a whole like political debate about should you or should you not, or like who cares or
So then we like
doesn't care.
Yeah, but we're like saying this is literally you are in the army and the combat arms to fight for what this represents. That's not what you protest.
No, I understand. It's just in this situation, it's kind of dumb to do it, especially once like.
Especially right after we got that speech about like,
your superior officer tells you that like to do.
Yeah, so like we're all like, what the fuck? Like we're being nice about it. We're like, what the fuck's up? Do you not fucking know it or some shit? Did you never go to a baseball game? It's like I just don't like the tune. Like what the fuck? And like everyone's like getting on him for it, but like the worst it ever got to was someone like ripped his flag patch off his shoulder and said, "You don't fucking deserve to wear that." And then he goes and runs off to the drill sergeants and tells them that he fears for his life, and he was cornered and roughed up because someone took his flag patch off of his shoulder and told him he didn't deserve to wear it. So then we so then we spent like 2 fucking hours getting the absolute shit smoked out of us, just like a shitload of push-ups in this narrow ass hallway. And then they had to stay in the like up position of the push-up and have the guy all the way at the end of the hallway low crawl underneath everyone to the end, and then once he got to the end, the next guy could start crawling. So everyone had to sit there and hold themselves up after we'd done like 100 fucking push-ups while the girls are yelling at us for it. I mean, then the guy that took the flag off like speaks up and it like says why he did it, and they're like, "What?" And then they're like, "Is this true?" And like they start getting the action, and they're like, "Private, I swear to fucking God, if we find out you lied to us about this shit, it's gonna be more than you getting smoked like these guys did. You're gonna go to fucking prison." Like, it's like you can get your ass kicked the fuck out of the army at the very least.
Sometimes.
Anyway, it ended up getting let go. Like they didn't actually like pursue it or anything. Just everyone fucking hated Duff because he was like a lying bitch. Now fast forward a bit. We're at the advanced land nav course. We're there for 2 days. Right? So we first do the first one, day 1, then we stop, and then we gotta sleep outside there, and it's like absolutely fucking freezing, like you see your breath and everything. And we're sitting there like freezing to death. Especially me because I didn't bring my winter shit because you know, I'm like from the north, so I was like, nah, I'll be fine. I was not that fine. I'm randomly selected to be one of the guards for the night. I'm like, fuck. So I'm sitting there standing with my arms around me, like fucking freezing, shivering, like actually shaking for like an hour. And it comes time to wake up the next shift. And I thought it was Morelos that was next to me, because when I went to sleep, Morelos was in the sleeping bag next to me. So I go over and I shake it, because the guy's like all cocooned in his sleeping bag, like passed the fuck out. And I shake it, and suddenly fucking 1 minute they're on the ground, completely cocooned. The next minute after shaking it, Duff is motherfucking on top of me trying to hit me in the face. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so confused. It was like 3 a.m. I couldn't actually see shit. I didn't actually realize it was Duff. I thought Morelos was trying to beat the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? I like Morelos. What the fuck's happening? After a second, like, I realized this. I'm like, what the fuck? And here's the thing with Duff is, he's kind of fucking, like, really weak and lazy. Like, he got out of almost every training event we had because his knee hurt. Quotations, quotations, quotations. So, like, he sat out, like, almost every hard thing we did and all that shit. And now the motherfucker's trying to, like, beat my face in for asking me to pull an hour shift that he was assigned to pull so I can sleep. Like, what the fuck? But he is clearly never fought anyone. Like, he's sitting there, like, trying to, like, sideways punch me in the face. So all I'm really doing is he's on top of me with, like, his body weight alone. And I got, like, one hand, like, on him, like, his chest, holding him, sort of. And the other one just up and, like, really, really easily stopping, like, all of his punches. He's slow as fuck. They're awkward as hell and sideways. And his wrist is, like, bending when he hits me and shit. Yeah. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And all I actually did was just, after, like, a couple seconds of it, I just put my hand on his face and just pushed him the fuck over. Because he was so off balance and everything. Like, I put my hand on his face, and I just pushed him over until I was on top. And then immediately I got pulled off of him. That was the point where that ended.
How did he get into the army? Is it that simple to get into the army? Like, you don't need to prove that you can actually fight or anything like that?
Anyone can join. It's just the question of, do you end up making it? Anyone can sign the papers as long as you're mentally stable.
Okay.
And there's, like, a test, but it's basically like the test to graduate high school, basically. Like, that simple shit, like the bare minimums. And then you just assume that training should fix you if you're retarded. Didn't fix stuff. Not at all. No. Yeah. Yeah, I got pulled off of him then. And then he starts talking a ton of shit and, like, calling me pathetic and shit. I'm like, what? And he starts talking about how he was, like, beating my ass. I was like, what? I got pulled off of you. I didn't even, like, hit you. And the noise of it all had woken up, like, 4 or 5 people around us. And they all watching, like, yeah, what the fuck? And it's just Duff and his one friend Tower are, like, talking serious, like, complete shit about me. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, but when I pushed him over, he had glasses on. And I pushed him over and, like, grabbed his glasses. So they were in my hand at this point. And as he was, like, calling me, like, pathetic and, like, talking all this shit at him and everything. So I threw the glasses at his face. And then he started, like, freaking the fuck out because he couldn't find them. And it was great. And he stepped on them. And I was so happy. And he still kept talking shit. So at that point, I just grabbed him. And then I was on top of him again. And then I got pulled off of him again. And then he still tried to tell people in the morning that he won the fight. I'm like, I never even hit him. Aside from with his own glasses. I didn't even punch him, and I fucking won. And there were so many witnesses that saw it and shit, too. And Duff is, like, twice my size, so I'm, like, skinny as shit. Mm-hmm. And he's, like, slightly Duffy.
Slightly Duffy.
Yeah. As far as size goes. So, I mean, yeah. That was probably my most memorable moment with a basic. Like, that ended, and I was like, my actual words after it ended, and he, like, left again was, I'm not cold anymore. That was my words to my friend Hartford when he walked up. Like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, I'm not cold anymore. That was what I said. Because I wasn't cold anymore. I felt warm. It was great. So I got on my sleeping bag, and I slept, and I was like, someone better be up for guard, because I did my hour. Like, fuck it. And within seconds, I was out, and it was like the best sleep I ever had. Even though I had to wake up in an hour. It was great. Oh, that was fun. Basic training is a wonderfully terrible place.
Sounds like a one.
Mm-hmm. It was great as well, because after the first incident, which was, like, towards the beginning, the drill sergeants realized, like, how much Duff was, like, scraping by and, like, getting out of everything he could and, like, cheating the system. So what they did was they let him get all the way to like the very end, and then like on the last day told him you're not graduating. Like the day before graduating, they said, "Hey, you know you're not graduating, right?" He was like, "What?" Then they fucking recycled him back, so he got to start the entire training process over. Fucking 17 weeks. I was so pissed. It was gold. He cried. That was one of the few times I've seen a grown man cry and not felt bad. Because he was just a piece of shit the whole time. Like, he thought he was going to graduate without doing any of the work at all. No. That's not how that works. And we had another dude named Hildreth who, like, he decided, like, after week 3 that the army was too hard. And I say week 3 of reception. So we hadn't even started basic yet. It was just reception. Where all we had to do was sit around all day and wait because they were just waiting for our slots in the class to open. That's all it was. He decided that was too stressful for him. And he ended up saying that, first off, apparently he never planned to actually be a soldier. He wanted to go through basic to get the Iron Soldier Award, meaning be the best guy in the basic training troop. Just to say that he could do it. I'm like, motherfucker, I couldn't do it. You're skinnier than I am. What? You just retarded. And then he ended up saying he wanted to go to sick call one day. He said that to Drill Sergeant Heater. Drill Sergeant Heater was fucking awesome, by the way. We loved him to death. So he says that, and Heater says, "Are you going to try to talk to the chaplain or CMHS, which is mental health?" And he tells the drill sergeant straight up, "No, I'm not." What does he do? He gets a sick call, and he goes straight to CMHS, which is the mental health people, and he tells them, "Help! I've been having thoughts of harming myself. I've been having thoughts of breaking my wrist to go home." Like, he didn't understand the difference between, like, depression, self-harm, and, like, injuring yourself to get sent home. I didn't seem to realize that those were two very different things. Like, there's the depression, and there's the, hey, I want to go home, so I'm going to put my wrist through the bar in my bunk and then jump off of it. Two very different things. So, he gets sent back, and he's got this dead man's profile that basically says he's not allowed to do anything. Because they don't want him to hurt himself. So he was like, "Alright, guys, we got a depressed dude. He wants to hurt himself so he can go home." Then it was Heater had told us his story about how he like grew up with really bad depression and shit, and like he'd lost people to it and stuff, so he was not happy with people like faking the shit to try to get out of a job they signed for. So he was like, "Alright." So what he did was he told the entire story of what happened to all of us. And he had Hildreth stand in the middle, because Hildreth wasn't allowed to be punished or made to do any exercise because he was depressed. So he got to get out of all that kind of stuff. So he had all of us stand around him, and he had all of us get down. He said, "Alright, you're going to do push-ups. You're going to do them on my command. When I say down, you go down. When I say up, you go up. But when you say down, you're going to say fuck you. When you say up, you're going to say Hildreth." And that was one of the longest sessions we'd ever been smoked for, like even longer than in like actual basic. And yet, we never felt tired because we actually felt pissed. So we were alright with it. Normally, you get kind of upset with the drill sergeant when you get smoked. At that point, no, we were completely with him. And then he was like, "Now, we need to make sure he can't hurt himself because he wants to hurt himself. So, first we're going to take his shoelaces and his bootlaces." So those got taken away. So we had to walk around with unlaced shoes. Now we got to take away his belt. And then we got to take away his dog tags and all of his razor blades. Alright. Now, the only way he could possibly harm himself is if he hung himself with his camelback. And if he did that, it would be ironic because that's meant to save your life.
Yeah.
And
It's funny.
it's like, and now he can never be anywhere without a battle buddy. Someone has to escort him everywhere. And so that I can personally make sure he doesn't do anything in the night, we're going to carry his bunk to my desk so I can watch him all night. And we're going to have 2 guards by the sides of his bunk at all times.
Damn.
So for the rest of like next 2 weeks we were there, that was Hildred's life. And of course, whoever was assigned to guard him for the night was always like pissy because he didn't get to sleep. So it was like every hour they'd kick his bunk and shit. But the army was like full of that shit, like because as soon as people realize they don't want to stay there, they hear, oh, if you're depressed, you get to go home. So they all try to like do like really shitty stuff like that. They never really understand it either. Like they've heard of cutting, so one dude took a razor blade and like cut the side of his head open, where it would be really obvious, and everyone looked at him like, "You're fucking retarded. That's not a thing." No one says I'm depressed. I'm gonna take my razor blade. No one says I'm depressed. I'm gonna take my razor blade and cut the side of my head open, like long cuts all along. What? But it's just he wanted them to be seen so he could get sent home. That was the goal there. Like, all right. Eventually they had a sniper, like a sniper sergeant, come in and be like, "So I'm gonna give you guys a class on suicide. Part 1: if you want to kill yourself, it's not enough to swallow a Tide Pod. You'd have to swallow your entire bag of Tide Pods. And your bunkmates' Tide Pods, all of them too. And probably a couple more for good measure." And like I tried to like really sarcastic shit like that because there was 18 suicide attempts in the 32 days I was there. There was 18 attempts. Probably maybe 3 of them were real. Like the others were all like really retarded shit, like they swallowed a Tide Pod because they wanted to go home. Or they jumped off a 2-story building to kill themselves.
2 stories, sure. Wow,
it was
have
shit
they
like
ever
that.
heard of the story of the guy who jumped the really huge building in New York from like the top floor and still survived? Like the Empire State Building. It was like it's.
Yep. And then what else? Oh god. There was one dude that we actually felt really bad for because he was in one of the other companies, so like we never actually met him or anything, or any of his drill sergeants. But like he tried to jump off the barracks roof to kill himself and like broke his leg, and the drill sergeant didn't believe it was real, and that was like one of the kids that actually was real. And I said, "I guess you're a failure at killing yourself too. You should drink bleach." And then in the hospital that night, that kid actually like with his broken leg managed to crawl until he found some bleach and he drank the entire bottle and died. And then that drill sergeant was no longer drill sergeant. And I was like, okay, so that happened. All right. Yeah, that was the thing. I don't know why because that original attempt was he did try to jump off of a 2-story building. It was a 2-story barracks, and he tried to jump off of it. And that was his first attempt. So you can kind of understand why the drill sergeant didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Especially with like all the fake attempts. Like the very, very overwhelmingly fake attempts. But no, that kid was serious. He just seemed to think that falling foot first off a 2-story building would kill him the first time. I don't know. Here's the thing though, is what they don't realize is getting a medical discharge from the military for mental health then shows up anytime someone looks you up, ever, like for a job.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to look you up and just see military, discharge, mental health, and they're going to think you're a fucking psychopath and you're not going to get hired anywhere. Like, if you do that to get out, it's really hard to get a job for like the rest of your life.
Yeah, I can assume so.
Yeah, like, yeah, because it doesn't tell them how long you were in or anything like that. It just says they were kicked out of the military for their mental health. That's what it says when they background check you. And they were like, okay. You can never own a firearm. You can never do a lot of things.
Yeah, you're mentally unstable.
Yeah. But, like, that's not a thing you want on your record just because you don't want to go through training. Like, that's not intelligent.
By the way, did you try to join the server?
I did not. My game crashed and I was waiting for you to say that you had it.
Huh.
Did you,
I
though?
think I have it.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's.
Arm wrench. Did it let you name the server?
Nope, nothing like that.
Huh.
So it's probably gonna be through the IP address.
Not currently playing on a server right now. Let's just find a public server that's like empty. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see. I see www. No, that's locked. Damn.
Let me see.
Show filters. Game mode. Terrorist hunt. Please. No password. Not full. Refresh. I would
What
like.
is it called?
I'm looking for one. Just wait. All right. Seattle. Dallas. This one. All right. Let's try this. Connect. You're gonna have to join off me once I get in. Game crash. Oh joy. But it crashed last time I tried to join you anyways after a second, so that might be because I tried to join your IP. Nothing is reading CBH. What's the military stance on psychic? Or psychics anyways? I don't think they officially have one.
Like psychologist?
No.
Of, or
Psychics.
oh, aren't those like? What do they do?
Alright, I'm in the server. Can you join off me? Also, you would be surprised. You need to talk to Nim sometime. She is straight up fucking psychic. Like, she's magic. And I'm not even joking about that.
I'd like to see that. I am skeptical about a lot of things in the world.
So was I, but Nim is fucking magical. Is that me? Or do you just look like me? Okay. You spawned as me at first. Now you're different. You have iron sights?
Nope.
Oh, there's iron sights until you take the gun out. Oh, now it's got a scope. What the fuck do you have on the side? You got an ACOG on the side?
No, I have an ACOG and then I have.
Yeah. I should. Can you look through both?
Wait, didn't I change that? I changed that. What's
Uh,
up with that?
You probably need to go apply it in the menu. You probably changed it but didn't save it to the class.
Oh, I did.
I'll go double check.
Did I have that?
I guess we're both going with.
Okay, yeah. Now it's changed.
We're both going with M14s. Anyways, sights. Have fun with that. That means you got nothing for close range but your pistol, alright? John?
What?
That means you're planning to use your pistol for anything indoors or close range?
I have a ACOG and a red dot on my M14.
You have a red dot too?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Let's go to the range and I'll show you.
Oh, this is gonna be special. You got 3 sights?
Well, I only have 2. I'm just gonna pull it up.
Oh, now you seem to have a red dot and an ACOG.
Yep, that's what I have.
Alright.
I'm running.
I got a scope and a red dot.
Okay, cool.
The pistol is not bad though. Like you can get fucking trigger happy with the pistol. Like you can kill some people with this pistol.
First.
Alright, let's try this shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm less psychic than I was. I decided to finally try doing it without fear. It was wrong for the first time, and I haven't really had an occasion to do so since. I don't even remember what I said to you. I vaguely remember taking an injury you still haven't gotten, but that's it. Southwest. What Nim told me was that at some point I was going to hurt my leg, basically. But I still have like 3 years to do that.
Okay.
Oh, it's nighttime? Oh boy. Oh boy. Have fun seeing things. Anyways, this is where I was sitting before.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
There's a guy right there on that balcony.
I don't see him.
Oh god.
Yo, nighttime is harsh.
I can't see a fucking thing. No, I can't. Killed him.
Is that a person? That's not a person.
We need to find a way to push up to this building, though. Everything's better once we reach the building. That's what the daytime taught me, at least.
I see someone. Oh, I shot him! I was about to shoot him!
Are you dead? Sean, are you dead?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Oh,
I
Sean.
was just about to shoot him and I died.
Oh, Sean. I need to reload.
Oh, Brett, are you dead?
Yeah.
Oh, Brett.
Mission failed. Operator's down. Ready room.
Let's do this.
Alright. So, you know what might be smart is putting night vision on our helmets.
Yes,
Yes.
very much so.
Here.
We changed this.
What kind of
Gonna put
patch? Ooh!
this.
Put patches on your shit. Denmark flag. Perfect. Comtac. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go grab oh god, it started.
I hope I changed.
I think we're indoors now, so we might not need it.
This
Do
is
not
storage
intend to
for
fight
something.
a gunfight with a handgun, the caliber of which does not start with anything. Oh. Do not tend to fight with a handgun, the caliber which does not start with anything smaller than 4. That's not how that rule goes. That's a Marine rule, and that is do not attend to fight with a handgun, the caliber which starts with anything smaller than 4. I mean, it should be a 40 cal, or a 45, or a 44, or a 50, or something bigger. Tim says, I could just be crazy. Yeah.
Maybe.
She's been right a lot, though, about some crazy shit. And she's definitely good at reading people without ever actually knowing them. Great. Name is awesome.
I am the operating base.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm at Please Wait Loading, map storage facility. Author Blackfoot. Something might be wrong here.
You have joined and you have left.
I have joined and left. I'm here though. Sean! TNT Squad 0 Gambit. TNT Squad Brothers in Arms, Brothers in Games, Brothers for Life. TeamSpeak, Custom AI settings. Map rotation. Storage facility day. Alright. No map votes while mission is running. Players, 35 fives and shit. Yeah, I'm in. I don't think you're in.
No, I'm not in. Where did you spawn?
What? Oh, are you like spawned?
Oh, hi.
Sean. Hi, Sean. It's daytime now.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Oh, your name is shit. Your name in game is literally shit.
Yes. That is my character name.
Awesome. Docks, Ridgeline, or Ridgeline? Expected resistance 25. Eliminate all threats.
So
Let's go with the docks, yeah.
Hey.
Holy bloody light. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can see. It's daytime, it's bright. We're gonna get shot.
Yeah,
Awesome. I'm pushing for this cover right here immediately.
Yeah, I can't see shit with ACOG. It's kind of normal. I have no idea where they could be.
They might all be inside the actual depot. This might just be like filler. Oh, no, they're under the bridge. The troll is under the bridge. The troll is under the bridge. That took a lot of bullets. He had a very armored penis.
Yeah, the sun is making this hard to use.
Well, it's a good thing we're going inside, isn't it? Come on, Sean. Where are you, Sean? I'm moving up for the gate.
I don't even know.
I'm moving up for the big doors. I have killed 2 hostiles.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you.
Yep. You want to go in the main door or the side door?
Side?
Alright. Unless you want to split.
Sure. I'm gonna go main.
Alright, you going main? Alright.
Well, you have the big scope. But do you prefer going main, or because I don't know if it's gonna be?
I also got a pistol.
Yeah, that's true.
Clear so far.
Clear.
And you also have a pseudo entity called Sister. What the fuck? Best story I can recall with her, I had a friend who was going through really bad floods. They had to evac. Asked Sister to protect his house and animals he had to leave behind. Came back to water damage in other houses, but his was fine. They are on the very edge of the river. The rest is just lots of please no rain now, please. See, the funny thing is, I wouldn't believe that with the holy fuck. Ow. Well, Sean, I got like 3 of them. Spectate. Good luck, Sean.
Thank you.
Take out the kneecap, Sean.
Got someone.
Yep. Okay, so the scope is definitely not aiming where it actually is. Like, looking at this. Oh.
It's just annoying that they're not moving.
The ones I saw basically stood still until I started shooting. I thought maybe they were broken. Then I, like, shot one of them in the head and they all turned alive. Yeah, this shiny boy. I believe in you. Let's go, shit, let's go.
Thank you.
I can third person you and, like, peek around corners.
Nah, I don't do that.
Alright. Behind you is the room I died in. Just as a heads up. You see the corpse of one of the people I shot. I was shot and killed in that room, Sean.
The one I'm going in, or
The one you're walking away from.
I know.
You're leaving a room you know has hostiles. When the only victory condition is killing all of them. I wouldn't turn my back to it, is all I'm saying. Alright?
I get that. I get that. Punish has joined. Oh, hi. That was kind of a bad shot.
Now, I bet you if I left and then rejoined the server, I could come back in as a new player.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try it. Let's find out.
Yeah, the AIs are apparently very, very bad, and I've just seen them like they weren't doing shit. They were standing still.
Yep. I've noticed. It's odd. They weren't doing that in the offline stuff. Is there a browser? What was it called? It was called TNT Squad Zero Gambit. There it is. Connect. Awesome.
It's another person now.
Does this respawn me? Probably. I have no idea how those names work. Oh, there's people here.
Yep.
Yeah, there's dudes. Awesome. I'm in. I'm going to vote next map. Oh, never mind. We cannot just pop in. People that join just have to watch you. Bowden has changed their name to Potato. Ah, I guess we're doing a new map. Good job, Sean. You are the last man standing. Vote passed. Alright. Did you just fire into the air?
Yes, I did.
I love that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking scroll wheel to change the position of your rifle. It's great. I love it. The faster you finish the fight, the less shot you will get.
Rule 16: don't drop your guard.
These are the Marine rules to a gunfight. You can see the full list online. I think the best bet is, or the best bet is that if I was military or militarized, I could try and claim the name Farseer. I have no idea how those names work.
So many people here. 5.
What's the map rotation? I think we're going into a night vision because everyone has night vision goggles. Yes. All right, give me.
How do you use them though? Settings, this, actions, um, equipment, attachments.
Awesome. I look fucking retarded. Let's do this. Why don't you love me? What's the button?
Why don't you love me, Lisa? Ah, this is fucking
What's the
bright.
button?
Yeah.
What's the button?
Click 4 and then just like click a mouse button.
All right. Where you want to go?
That's a good question.
I vote Train Bridge.
And bridge it is.
Jerk.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna be on river.
Everyone's so military, and then I've got a red T-shirt on and some blue jeans, and still in a red shirt. Nim says, "Fucking read my mind. I told you she was psychic." Broadcast you were watching has ended. No, it hasn't. What the fuck are you on about? Everyone's got flashlights on. Please don't do that. I don't want to get shot. Holy hell! Okay, that was a fast death.
Dead already? Holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't actually think those were enemies because we're all dressed in fucking black. And they were right there next to us, like right around the corner. Just standing still, even looking at me and not doing anything. It's like, well, shit. You're literally the red shirt. You know what being a red shirt means. Oh god, she's right. Oh, let's fix that. Let's fix that.
Someone just did a com in my ear. So, night vision goggles don't go well with ACOG. Can't go there.
Oh yeah, you can't look through most scopes with night vision because it fucks with the infrared of the light. This is a thing. That's why we specifically have night vision scopes. Like how we each get our own lockers though. Well, it seems like everyone's fucking dead. Because there's a lot of people back here now. Potate.
You know, let's just restart. How do we do that?
Die. Just end it.
I can't shoot myself in the
Potate has left. Do you have a grenade?
Smoke grenade. Smoke myself to death.
Smoking kills.
Gonna take a few years though. Potate has joined.
Potate left the game. Hello. Restart F4. Okay. Mission failed. Operators down. Operators down. Operators down.
That was just a warm.
That was just a warm up, yeah?
Over.
Train bridge. Train bridge, Sean. Train bridge. Did I say over how copy? That's almost how radios work.
Hmm.
Like that's almost how radios work. Like those are radio codes. There has to be something said between them for them to mean anything.
Alpha Bravo Charlie Deca Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf
Did you say deco?
Juliet Kilo. I said suck my dick, bitch.
Ooh.
Create the team room. It's basic.
That sounds a lot like basic, actually. Fuck. Flashbacks.
All right, right to the right of these train tracks. There's gonna be like 2 to 1 guys. You're down.
Notice you have a run and a sprint, by the way. Shift is run, control is sprint. There's a difference.
It's not. Reloading. Is that a friendly on the road near the trailer?
Yes, that's me.
Yes, it is. Test fire, test fire. 2 contacts right in front of us. Where?
On the right, I don't know if that's east.
Test fire.
There's people on the right.
Moving across the road.
I'm stuck on a dude. I'm stuck on a
I'm
dude.
down.
Two contacts down.
There's someone. Yeah.
There's another further down the road behind the red car.
Can someone identify who the fuck it is near the train? I'm gonna push down the road.
Yeah, careful. That red car on the left. There's multiple contacts behind it.
2 contacts.
Make that 3, not 2.
Reloading.
Sean, can you do me a favor and check the key to hold breath?
I know there's 1 contact in that brush.
What button?
Doesn't seem to have one.
I know there is one. I've seen it. Although, granted, you're not supposed to hold your breath because holding your breath makes you shake more. What it is you fire at them.
Road. What's with the
Yeah.
water?
It's right at the middle of the breath.
Yeah, there's no. It doesn't look like there is.
All right.
Fire that white structure to the left of it. There was another one. Another one. Let's see if we can rule them out. Why are the fucking scopes so fucked up? Because of the IR, I bet. I'm going across the bridge. Another one down. All should be good. Roll call.
Right here, on your left.
I'm good. I'm good. Anyone got eyes on that open container besides me? Got my lays on it. Coming out from a different angle. Who's with me right now? I'm across the. Me. I'm right here by the light. I see you.
And I'm on someone's left.
Moving up.
Me too.
Alright, we're at helipad, I think. Something. Take this road in front of me. Probably get back to the buildings and clear those out.
Three Tangos spotted in the last big warehouse on the lower floor.
We're coming.
Him is left.
Across
this fucking water.
Oh, you see that in the window?
Where's it coming from?
You see that in the window? Whoever's crossing the water straight in front of you, the window on the right, there was just someone walk past it.
He, up in front of the building in front of me?
Yeah. Second straight window.
Is that friendly? Roof, left side of the roof. Going left to right.
That's a hostile. He's down.
Nice shot.
Another guy to the right. Got him.
That's actually bullet drop. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna cross through another tube in the wall further down. I see two contacts on the right side of this building, right windows. Yeah, I see. Where? By the stairs. Actually, there's four. The stairs that lead up to the roof, those windows. Four? Yeah, just look at those windows next to the stairs that lead up to the roof. They're right there. Oh, I see. Let's see if we can find an alternate route inside that building. pushed up on the corner.
Let's go ahead and go up these stairs. Let's go up these stairs right here. Whoever's with me right now.
That's me. Games.
I'll take the stairs up to the roof.
Someone please tell me there's a melee.
There's not.
They're in that other warehouse.
We're going
Just because of the way he wrote "the." They know their way. There you go. Do you know their way?
Well, the roof's clear, I think.
one down. Alright, let's take this ladder right here.
Yep, I'm on you.
Sound dog, who's left?
Fives.
Just us two.
Seems like it.
Alright, let's just go right. See if we can. We can cut across this thing right here.
Through the cars. Through the car. Right here.
Right inside, watch out. Right in front of you.
Got any eyes with that door open now?
I'm gonna throw a grenade in there.
Roger.
Get back.
Seems clear for the most part. At least this first room. Not there. They're on the catwalk. They're on the catwalk on the left. Catwalk on the left. Up. Uh,
One down.
one more. There was one to the left, but they were. I saw two on the catwalk. Oh shit! It's just me now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna leave for the night because it's like 3.5 for me.
All right.
We almost won that.
We almost did. We did good together, man. Who was it with Dirg? Dirg or Durg or whatever your name is.
My dude, we were gonna be the best.
Yeah.
Man, where are you, baby?
That's fives. I'm over in the corner jumping. Where's Dirg?
No, my brother Bodan. He's
Oh, I don't know. Tanker ship all. Can't hear you, Frank. Oh, I think maybe she. No, there. Thanking him. If you can choose what to bring to a gunfight, bring a long gun and a friend with a long gun. If these are all the Marine rules of combat.
So,
Hello,
talk
Sean.
to you tomorrow, man.
Yep. See you.
Good night.
Good night. Alright, what's the map now? Tanker? Alright, fuck. I'm not gonna bring a sniper. What's the face for, Nim? What's the for? What's wrong?
Alright, here's the point, man.
Damn, the curse of the red shirts, man. Already down.
Going right. Stairs over here as well. Can we revive fallen guy or no?
Not yet.
Nah, he's down. Game doesn't even have prone yet because the animator quit.
Watch left, you watch right.
I am good. How are you? You guys want to finish clearing the interior before we go outside?
Yeah, let's hit up the 4-3.
Yeah, guys, let's not split it too much.
Tango down.
Roger. One more. That's two. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Stand by.
Three down.
Yeah, I'm good.
There's a shitload on the deck. I'm just tapping.
Y'all about ready to move up a floor?
Couple more rooms.
Looks clear.
Floor's clear.
En route to floor 4.
Oh, you got left, I got right. You guys alright on the deck? Hey, buddy, I think our deck team's dead. That's a lot of corpses outside, yeah.
Regroup at the stairs.
Yeah, I'm behind you. I'm behind you.
Roger.
Door. One more. Scratch one more. And another.
Ready to move up the floor.
I believe so.
We're coming up on the bridge.
Which floor? I regroup on you.
Can we get a head count?
1.
I'm clear. I just come from here.
We got at least 3 friendlies still alive.
Alright.
Where are they?
Seemingly straight below.
Yeah, I'm Doc.
Copy.
Uh. Uh. Betrayal?
You killed
Uh.
Martinez domed the shit out of both of you guys.
Yeah, I was deeply confused. Martinez, we good? Alright.
I kind of like this map.
Yeah. And we did so well together, too. Yeah. There's only 4 enemies left. Whew. My name is White Devil. So, fun story from Basic, right? A dude said he didn't speak burrito. And most people, including all of the Mexicans in the troop, laughed their asses off. But this one white dude, like, tried to punch the guy in the face and got really, really pissed. And it was kind of hilarious. Everyone's silent now. Very good. Who's the fucking dude with the flashlight on the bottom of his boat?
We see the outside first.
That's what I would do. How is there already a corpse inside the building?
Shit, my bad.
I just want to know how there's a corpse on that stairwell.
I'll go down this.
I will give this game. The lighting effect is really nice. It's quiet, silent in the chat, except me. That is true, Lolo. That is very true. Well, shit.
Mag check. Daddy?
What? Jesus Christ. Backing away. Back away slowly.
Was baloney.
Jesus Christ. Oh dear God, please don't. I'm sorry, Lola. I yell at Nim, make her talk more. I don't know.
Kurt Cobain hated fat bitches.
Nim, distract Lola. Okay. Alright, sure, that's fine. No, yell at Nim. Won't. I won't. Alright. This is actually really fun with a lot of people. I enjoy this game with groups. That's enough of that for now. There's the dashboard. Alright, we're swapping games again.